So we're going to do a few different things with this box. So we might want to make a copy of it. So if you're in the top view, it might not work in the right view, but it will work in the side view, the front view or what. I'm going to make this all into ghost view so I could see what's solid, what's shaded in, or what's solid and what's just a line work. But this represents this from the top, represents this from the right side and the front. And these are all tied together so that it kind of moves along relative to each viewport. Okay. For now, I am going to take this thing and copy it. Again, we could do any which way we want. This is a 24 box, so I'm going to move it, or I'm going to copy it. I'm not going to move it, right? So copy is a different command, which is you could type in copy, enter, and then it'll say point to copy from. So I'm going to point here and then just go somewhere and it'll copy it. Maybe that's not so accurate, right? I could use the coordinate system and say copy from here to there and all that stuff. That might get a little bit too tedious. So if we have the gumball on, you could use the gumball to copy, not just to move. So if we click on this gumball, before we were going to move it, we just clicked on this thing and it says the little text box, right? Escape. Instead, hit the Alt key first, and then hit the whatchamacallit, the text box, and then type in 50 feet. And the Alt box, or the Alt key on your keyboard, means copy. And since it's on there and I did that last move, if I hit enter, it's going to copy again. Oh, wait. If I hit enter, Alt, enter, and it's going to hit the same distance. So there I have 3 of these boxes. On the top view there's 3 boxes. Front view there's 3 boxes because I'm looking at it from this direction. From the right we only see 1 because all we're doing is actually looking at it something like that, right? So that's that view right there. So make about 3 or 4 boxes, or 3 or 4 copy. I put it 50 feet apart so that I have a little distance to play with. So we know how to copy the objects now. Any which way you want to do it, it's perfectly fine. I did it so that it's 50 feet apart or 50 feet from the original location so that I have some space. What's good about that is that I see these on the top view and the front view, because in the front view I'm looking at this thing something like this. From the top view I'm looking at it something like that. But on the right viewport I am looking at this thing something like that. So the first object obscure the second object, and so on and so on. Since we are making in our classes iteration of one to the other, it might be best so that you can see all of them all at once. How I managed to do that is to take 2 of these things and just move it, and I'm going to move it 50 feet because just to make it, and then deselect, control and hit the other one, and then go over here 50 feet. And there I have in my right view, I can see all 3 at once. That way when I'm working on this guy, notice that when I click on this, the top view, it is highlighted on this box. This box, I can see that box still. This box, I can see this one. This one in the middle, I can see it in all viewports. So this is why I kind of want to keep things diagonally organized instead of linearly organized. Okay?